All right, guys, so you've gone out and got your hands on the little Z2 Travel CPAP machine. Congratulations. In my opinion, it is the best travel CPAP machine on the market. It's the lightest, now one of the quietest, and I just think it offers the most value for money compared to some of those other travel CPAP options that are presently available. Now, when you get it home, you're going to be confronted with this terrible piece of literature called an instruction manual. Nobody enjoys reading these things, so instead, how about you sit back, relax, and I'll walk you through it. All right, guys, before we get started, I just thought I'd take you through the little setup as you can see on the screen. So this little battery pack down here is a little Medistrom Pilot Lite 12 volt lithium ion battery pack, and it's running directly into the Z2, powering it as we speak. So the beautiful thing about the Z2 is it's the only 12 volt travel CPAP machine available. That means it works great with batteries. You can plug it into your caravan, your motorbike, your truck, or whatever 12 volt system that you got. All you got to do is get a little plug it straight in, and it will work fine. Obviously as well, it works great with any power point. So wherever you go in the world, you can plug it into any power point. It's automatically going to adjust the voltage to whatever you need. All right, but beautiful in the fact that it works really well with battery systems, making it a truly portable device. All right, well, let's go ahead and program it. So I've got the home screen here. It's turned on. The first thing we're going to look at is the pressure. So to access the pressure, we're going to press and hold in the middle button. Now, if it comes up with APAP lock, that means it's locked and you'll need to unlock it. And to do so, we just press and hold down the up and down buttons simultaneously to unlock the device. And now it's unlocked. Now the first value you've got here says APAP high. So this is the maximum auto level. So it's as high as the pressure can go, basically. Now the machine will automatically adjust the pressure using the auto algorithm, but we can adjust the different levels by increasing and decreasing like so, okay? But for now, we're just gonna set it at 10. So it can go as high as 20. We're just gonna set it at 10 for the moment. I'm gonna press and hold that button in just to lock that pressure in. So press and hold, and then that's locked. It says accept, and then it's going to flash the low one, which is the lower limit. I recommend starting this at sort of 5 or 6. Some of you might like to start it a bit higher if you feel like you're not getting quite enough air through the machine. But just for instance, we'll start it at 5 and press and hold that button in. All right, now our upper limit and lower limit are locked in. We've got an upper limit of 10 and a lower limit of 5, okay? So the machine's basically going to adjust the pressure between 5 and 10 based on how our breathing is. Now, because we've capped it at 10, if 10's not enough to control our sleep apnea, we might need to bring that upper level up a bit, so maybe 11, 12. And you can look at whether or not your apnea is controlled by using the NightLog app, which is available for download on Apple and Android. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is the pressure relief settings. So this is as you're breathing out, the machine will reduce the pressure to make it a bit easier to breathe out against the CPAP. So to open them up, we just press the up and down arrows simultaneously, hold them down for about 2-3 seconds, and it'll start flashing at the top here, APAP 1. Now it goes APAP 1, APAP 2, APAP 3, and the higher the number, the more pressure relief you're going to get. It will also make the machine a little bit noisier as you go up in that number because the motor is going to be switching the pressure sort of on and off, so you're going to get a little bit more noise. So I reckon start at 1, see how you find that, and then if you need to, you can go upwards from there. Now, same as always, once we've got to the setting that we want, we press and hold the button down to sort of lock it in. But before I press and hold it down to lock it in, I just want to let you know that if you keep going up, APAP 1, APAP 2, and then press it again, it's going to go into CPAP mode. So this is how we access CPAP mode on the device. So if I go to CPAP mode now, and let's just say keep it at CPAP 1 there, and press and hold down that button in. Now if I go to access the pressure settings by holding down the middle button, you can see here it doesn't say auto max or auto min, it says CPAP. So this is fixed pressure mode now. I've changed the mode of the machine into fixed pressure mode. So the machine's just going to pump out that one set level. Whatever I choose, that machine's going to pump out that set level of pressure as a CPAP device. So I'm just going to lock that in at 9, and then I'm going to change it back to auto again, okay? So I'm just going to press and hold these 2 buttons in to get it back to automatic mode. We've got to go back to APAP. Yeah, so back on APAP again. Put it at APAP 1. So that's the least amount of pressure relief that I'm getting there, but majority of you should still be fine on just a little bit of pressure relief. All right, the other setting there that's flashing up is the automatic on setting and automatic off setting. Now that will automatically be switched on if you get the machine. If you want to turn that off, I'll show you how to do it just in case you want to. You press and hold down the two buttons again. And then you press and hold them down again. All right, and now we can switch that off. And I just press and hold down the middle button to lock it in, as always. Whatever setting you got, you always need to hold down the middle button to lock it in. All right, so I've just switched auto on, auto off, off, okay? Most of you will leave that on because it's a handy feature. Now, the other thing you might want to do is program a ramp. Now, a ramp is a handy feature just because it keeps the machine at a lower pressure while you're getting off to sleep. If we press and hold down the up arrow here, we can set a time. So you can see as I'm going up, this is how long the machine's going to take to sort of ramp up the pressure gradually. Oh, sorry, I've just pulled the cord out there, sorry. All right, so press and hold down that button. Yeah, so let's put it up and we'll put it at 35 minutes, just for example stakes. I'll put it at 40 minutes. Press and hold down the middle button to lock it in. Now the other part we can change here is the ramp start pressure. So press and hold down the down arrow, press and hold it down. And you can see here, this is where the ramp's gonna start from. Okay, so I might bring that up to 4.5. Now just be aware that number that I just put in, 4.5, has to be lower than whatever the automatic min pressure is that you set. So we set our auto min before to 5. I'll just quickly show you that again. So press and hold that button in. All right, it's locked at 10, APAP lock at 10, unlocking it. All right, APAP high is at 10, APAP low was at 5. All right, so it's at 5. So that means that over 40 minutes, the pressure is going to gradually go from 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8 to 5. So it's going to give you 40 minutes of a really low gradual pressure. But you can change that. You might have your minimum APAP at 6 and your ramp start pressure at 4. And you might change the ramp time to 20 minutes. Okay, and that means that over 20 minutes, the pressure is going to go from 4 to 6. And then once that 20 minutes is up, it's the auto algorithm is going to kick in and it's going to automatically adjust the pressure between 6 and whatever you've set your auto high level to, which might be 12, 14. You could leave it at 20 if you want. And the machine will automatically adjust that pressure for you minute by minute. It's going to sample your breathing and adjust. So it gives you perfectly tailored therapy every minute of every night, which is the beauty of an automatic machine. So 99% of people are going to keep this machine in automatic mode, but some people just like a fixed pressure. They just want it pumping 10 all night, not changing. All right, normally you've got a prescription to set that up. So that's pretty much how you program it up. The only other thing you can do is turn Bluetooth on and Bluetooth off. And to do that, we just take the power cord out. Just make sure there's power on here. Yep. As we plug the power cord in, as soon as we do, we press and hold down the up arrow. And then it says Bluetooth on. All right, so to turn the Bluetooth off, we do the same thing again. We take it out, push it in and press down the up arrow and it'll say Bluetooth off. But most of the time you're going to keep your Bluetooth on so you can connect it up to your app and download the data and so forth. While I've got you here, I'll just quickly show you. This is the filter cap here. So to take the filter cap off, you just sort of put your thumb in under there and it just sort of pops off. Okay, so this is your filter, which you'd want to be changing every month, once a month. You can get out, dust it off, but every month put in a new one, keep it nice and fresh. That's going to stop all the dust getting into the machine, keep your machine humming along nicely. All right, I think that's all there is to discuss about programming it up. If you got any questions or anything, just put them in the comments section. I'm going to put a link there where you can order the machine from, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want more videos like this. Have yourself a good day. Cheers. Bye.